Guys, in today's video, I'm going to tell you how I managed to keep a job at McDonald's with an IQ of 70. If you're one of my regular viewers, you will know that I used to have a very low IQ. I have been working on it for the last year and a half. I've been rehabilitating myself, but in April 2019, I just got fired from a job in construction. I worked as an apprentice carpenter for 1 week, and I got fired. Alright, so that was a bit of a setback, but I didn't want to keep me down. I didn't want to let that minor setback keep me down, so I did some research. I knew at this point that, I had a very low IQ and it was holding me back in the workplace. So, I did some research, and I researched fast food jobs, and I read somewhere on Quora that you'd either have to get caught stealing from the company or not show up for shifts in order to get fired from a job like fast food. So I said, right, I've got a chance here. Because the standards are so low in fast food, I have a chance of getting a job and keeping a job. Now my goal was not to get promoted or be good at my job. It was simply to keep a job in fast food, to get my contract extended at the end of the 3-month probation. Okay? And I think a lot of it comes down to mentality. Alright, so my mentality was, even if I don't get my contract extended at the end of this 3-month probation period, that's fine. I'm not going to give up. I'll get a job at a different McDonald's restaurant, and I'll give myself another 3 months to get the hang of the job. Because in Ireland we have this thing called a 3-month probation period. If you get a job, you basically have 3 months to get the hang of the job, and if you haven't got the hang of the job at the end of those 3 months, the company gets rid of you. If you have got the hang of the job at the end of the 3 months, they keep you on. So yeah, that was my mentality. If I get fired from McDonald's Carrickmines, get a job at a different McDonald's, and give myself an extra 3 months to get the hang of the job. Alright, so the thing is, most people, if they got fired from McDonald's after 3 months, they'd say, oh, it's not my thing, I'm not able for this, and that's the mentality that keeps people down. Okay, so I got the job at McDonald's. I knew it was going to be a struggle. It was a struggle, more of a struggle than I thought it would be. The work was very difficult. I was trained on chicken batch and grill, and they're probably the easiest stations in McDonald's, not apart from the lobby, but I found them very difficult. It took me ages to get the hang of basic concepts like which tray do the chicken nuggets go into, which tray do the chicken selects go into, stuff like that. And also speed. Can you keep up on a busy day? Can you keep up on a Saturday? Can you keep demand going? And I worked very hard, and things went well. At the end of my 3-month probation period, I was called into the office. The store manager at McDonald's gave me my 3-month probation review. He said, you're not the best, you're not the worst. You struggle with the pace in the kitchen, but so I think we're going to give you, we're going to make you do more cleaning tasks from now on. And so it wasn't a great performance review by any means, but I got my contract extended. So I was delighted. That was what my goal was when I got a job. When I first got that job at McDonald's, just keep the job, get the contract extended. I managed to do that, and it was difficult. It was head wrecking. I get migraines at the end of every shift. And because it took me so long to get the hang of chicken batch and grill, they would just keep me on those 2 stations and lobby. So when I was working at McDonald's Carrickmines, you'd only ever see me on 3 stations: chicken batch, grill, and the lobby. Okay, now I work in a different McDonald's, and I've been working on my IQ for the last year and a half, so of course my IQ's higher. I find the job easier. I'm able to do fries now. I'm able to do the line, handy enough. And that's one mistake I made when I first got the job at McDonald's in Carrickmines. I think I should have worked on my IQ as well on the side. So as I mentioned before, all I had to do was read for 20 minutes a day to improve my IQ. So yeah, I would have worked on my IQ as well as work at McDonald's if I could go back in time, but you can't change the past. So yeah, look, if you have an IQ of 70, you're not unemployable. There are some jobs you can keep. You just gotta work hard at it, have a very good work ethic, show up for all your shifts on time, and just push yourself on every shift. You look at McDonald's, a lot of people there, they show up late, they do a lot of no-shows, they call in sick a lot, and So a lot of the people there, they just don't take the job seriously. Like, you know, a lot of the people who apply are 16, 17-year-olds. They're in school. They get the job. They might work there for 2 weeks or a month and then quit. Because of that high turnover rate, the standards are very low, and that gives low IQ people a chance of keeping a job there. So always keep that in mind.